Something from nothing, rational logical perspective, distinction, cause, and the first principle. When we approach the question of how something arises from nothing through reason and logic, we enter the domain of clarity, structure, and necessary conditions. Logic asks, how can we understand origin by examining the building blocks of thought itself? The role of distinctions. At the heart of rational thought is the ability to make distinctions, to say that one thing is and another is not, or that two things are different. Without making distinctions, the world would be an undifferentiated blur, impossible to comprehend or describe. Thus, the very act of recognizing this versus that is the first step in moving from undifferentiated nothing to defined something. The principle of identity and non contradiction. Logic relies on key principles: identity, a this is what it is, and non contradiction, a thing cannot both be and not be at the same time and in the same respect. These principles establish the foundation for understanding existence as stable and knowable. First cause and necessary being. Rational inquiry often leads to the idea of a first cause or necessary being, an uncaused cause that explains the existence of everything else. If everything depended on something else, the chain would be infinite and never fully explain how something began. The first cause is a foundational reality that must exist for anything else to exist, bridging the gap between nothing and something. Logic as a structure of reality. Logic is not just a human invention, but can be seen as a structural framework underlying reality itself. When something exists, it must follow coherent principles. From this perspective, the emergence of something from nothing is understood as the manifestation of first principles, the necessary distinctions and causes that make reality intelligible. What this means for us. Origin requires the establishment of difference and identity. There must be a first cause or foundational principle. Logic provides the framework that makes existence coherent and understandable. Understanding origin is connected to understanding the rules of being and thought. When faced with the mystery of existence, reason invites us to look deeper, recognizing that the very laws of logic point to a reality beyond mere chance. The first distinction, the first cause, and the first principle all speak to a profound order behind the birth of something from nothing.